Hello and welcome. Right, yeah, I've done one off camera. I thought I was going to do loads, and I thought no, because it sort of goes against the grain of what I've always sort of said about chain of evidence. How did I get that water? Yeah, I mean, I know it's not a massive thing, but to me, you've got to stick to your guns. If you sort of believe something, then just crack on with it. People don't really mind. So we need 100 tons. So that should be 40. Yeah, I thought before we do anything, this is really quite important because otherwise it doesn't do this properly. Although the other thing is as well, we're going to have more, so really we need to stick more than that in. That was just with what we actually knew already. Yeah, if we're going to go to the top and grab that, which we are losing time though. We could really do this in between. Yeah, let's make this the last one. It is true. There is a bit of sense there. Last one for a little while. We should take the procession up to the top. Right, fantastic. I love this. I'm so happy now that we've actually managed to get rid of. Yeah, no, let's do follow as well. Fantastic. Yeah, so then we're going to have, we still need to have some equipment delivered at the top though, don't we? Otherwise we've got no mower, so we're going to have to pay the shop to deliver a couple of items for us. Otherwise, it's the only reason. Well, you either start at the shop, which is not always possible when you want all the jobs doing like we wanted it in the Mini. I like the way that where they are, because you can sort of pull around them. It's very well thought out. Oh, seriously? Do you know? As I said, too big for the map. Yeah, I did. It is. It's only just wide enough. I'm sure my television has changed a setting because it doesn't seem quite the width. I don't think it'll alter the. No, that's a point. Let's try to shrink that a little. No, wrong way. 15, I would say, is more like it. Ooh, and it's going to run over a cow. Right now, remember to shut the gate. The realism. I do like that actually. I'm really quite impressed with that sort of I don't know whether it's an electric type fence, but it is, yeah, a banding of some sort. I'm glad we've also figured out the secret of the fence. Yeah, because I know it did say you could do it yourself. It's weird though. I did try it. But you need to be right near the handle, so it's really exact. Whereas a lot of them aren't. So it's better, but you didn't know how to do it. That's my point. Yeah, don't argue with that piece. Called it, Benny. Yeah, you got like I think right hand side. Wow, it really is. It's a bit of a beast, isn't it, really? Yeah, it's like my width is not quite right. I don't think it'll affect. I think it'll just literally be. You've got settings on your telly, haven't you, like dot by dot. No, it's normally on that. It perhaps has slipped to auto, and the width seems wrong to my eyes. But the 4K settings are still the same recording. So this is what I see. It's not actually what's being done. So I don't think we need any more grass though. Might as well come out definitely quite happy with the amount of grass I've got. I think we've got more grass on this than I've ever had on. In fact, I think, if I remember rightly, I was sort of quite happy with changing a couple. Yeah, I think we've got too much. Also, we'll stick another fuel point down. It looks like I removed it, or it's gone. I'm sure it was back there. I don't think I could, if I remember rightly. I don't think I could remove it, so I don't think I did. Is somebody stuck? Because they should be right behind me. Brilliant. Right, the most important thing at present is the windrower. Let's just move that out away a little. I don't think I've quite given enough width. Right, stop that and get that crack in. I do like this in black, actually. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with the colour. I do like the orange Kubota, but I have had it all sorts of colours, yellows, but I actually really do quite like this in black. It is nice. Right then. Oh. Yeah, you literally have to aim for the handle. Well, I never had it. Yeah, what it was you're normally used to pressing it here. On almost all gates, you press it by here. But actually, this is exact. It really wants you to click on the actual handle, which is, of course, realistic. It's just that you're not used to doing that on Farming Simulator, really. Yeah, I do like the way that the left-hand side is ethereal, if you were needing a little bit of a big equipment. Right, let's do this. We've never created for this. Right, create job. Yeah, smashing, it's got it. And now I love the fact that I just remembered yesterday you can actually type in that, which is a brilliant... It is a brilliant thing. I don't think 3 we're going to get away with. I think 2. It's too small. Yeah, I thought so. That's 1 actually. Yeah, I hope that doesn't cause issues. 10. I did look as well. 104. 4, save, activate. 8.4 meters. Let's do the other one while we're at it as well, which is 103. Create job. Field 103. Oh, we have a bit of a problem. Right, okay. In that case, if we zoom in, let's get out of the tractor. Yeah, it's got 105 as well. We'll do the draw fields jobby. We'll go slightly in as well, because I have found that it doesn't particularly like the around the edge. This is a little bit, it looks like I'm close, and I'm hoping I'm not, but I'm trying to go inside a little so that I avoid any, because I did find on that other, on 104, the one we're on now, I can probably do that for this as well. Custom field rather than the existing one, because we hit a point at the beginning, which we're going to hit that point every single time. Although I did think last night you can also adjust the course on some. Yeah, it's weird, you can't always. Right, save. I do indeed. CP2. Okay, right, now let's try that again. Back in the tractor. Create job. And field position. Yay. And this one we should easily be able to do 3. It's quite a large one. Right, smashing, and 10. 3, save, activate, 8.4 meters. Right, now then we can clear that. So we really do only want 104 at the minute. Load, activate. And we should have the lines on the little field, which we have. And we'll go first. And this will show us really, because it clips about, I think it's that top end where the tree is. So again, we might now, we also need to shut the gates. I remember this, so Greenland's was all gates. Oh no, that's actually managed it quite nicely. Yeah, the mower, for some reason, clipped here, which I couldn't understand why it did, but it did. So maybe it's the tree. We know that workers are really strange with trees. Yeah, it's a bit of a, a big turnaround space there. Fantastic. And then that's true. We're going to be quite short on money by the time we finish this. Right, so we want delivered. Oh, we don't actually at the minute. We've had it mowed. We do, but just this minute isn't really important, is it? We do want some weights, but again, they're not important right now. Well, all we need is a Shootermack and a Omatana. Where are we going to stick the Omatana? Is it in the yard? But then you've got to run all the way up to there. Is there any bit of the field that's not, or do we just... but then we'd have to change what we've just done, wouldn't we, really? No, not in there either. That's not our land, that bit there. Well, hang on a minute. Will it fit in that corner? It may just about. It is. I've got to be honest. Omatana's done a cracking. Well, I've got to say the farm production shed is what I'm on about, not the Omatana. I've got to stop saying that. Yeah, the farm production by Omatana is exactly what I'm on about. Now, can I hide the... Yeah, I think I can. I know it's going to be built into the hedge. I'm quite happy with that. It's the tree, I think, behind it. Now, I'm probably going to lose a little bit at the front. And then let's go and see if that has taken any liberties. As in, like, it's coming out the back of the shed, the hedge. That was my worry. And I would be unwarranted in my worry. It's the tree. I thought so. We've got a tree growing through it. Yeah, that was the problem. But to be honest, now then we need to. It also can, when it's like that, sometimes stop it working. Go wrong way. That's not working. That's awful. Oh, seriously, every single time you come into the screen. Okay, that's weird. It is. It's strange. It's like the level. I can't. Yeah, the important thing is it going to work. That's my worry. But you can often sell it and then re-put it down, and it might actually reposition itself better. No, handle. It's quite. Yes, it's not forgiving. It's exact, which I like. Just you've got to get used to it, because with the normally in the game, it's sort of quite. Yeah, it does also allow you, not the hedges though. Yeah, it's not a very nice position on the gate. being as it is normally your land too. Yes. Yeah. Okay, we may have to do a reset. I'm sort of snarled up, and it's a little bit... Yeah, it's the trouble. Windrowers have got that same ability. I hate doing this, but I don't think there's any other way. And these were the little things that are sort of marred. Yeah, it was lots of little things. You've got to let go, haven't you? Little tiny details like this that most map makers sort of think of. And again, if it was probably their first map, but it is beautiful, and that was my real point. I can see they've gone for stunning, and it is, but there's things that stress you out that you know, like, right. Yeah, I mean, it is for a content creator. If you have to, like, I hate, totally breaks immersion, and I know everyone knows it's a game and all that. Yeah. See, I'm going to moaning mode again. Now, I reckon that we can get away with that gate. But it is truly, because I do know that you can see that they went for stunning. But it does sort of, yeah, there's certain things which... Right, let's let this go, because this is going to take a while, actually. Right, so we're going to take a chance. We think that's going to miss that thing. Well, windrowers are alright. They actually slip off things as well. Right, so we want to be going to grab the shooter maker. That's the all-important thing now, and then we'll just see. No, I think we're going to sell the Omaton, and then actually, yeah, we have got the case. It does make more sense. Yeah, and we are going to have to use this going forwards, but it is a bit of a beast. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have used it for this type of job. Right, let's see. Yeah, because we're going to sort of have the same problem again. I think that these aren't animal things. I think I've got to make a decision, because it's more important that we don't snarl. Mind you, it wasn't the gate that got in the way, it was the hedge. Yeah, but then you'd have to sell the gate. It's offset in the wrong way for you to come out with equipment. So, because yeah, you as a person are more important than anything else. You are. I think it's that gate, that bit there. Yeah, we're going to sell, but not because we really want to sell the gate. We're going to now do that fantastic thing that we do know. You have to. I think you have to crush against it. No, that is out. I am right. You have to, like. Yeah, that's it. You literally have to run through it. Oh, it's still there. It hit it, and then it's a. Or is that another? No, it's the same one. That's bizarre. I did that. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's right. Okay, let's also, so we can see that we've done this. I think I did too. I think that's what happened. I think I was further back. Let's get that floor so we can sort of see that we've done this. Yeah, that's it. No more stress. That's all there is to it, really. It's simple as that. It doesn't matter really for this. It's a shame we've got it, but at least now we can clearly go in there because the gate is at an angle. Right, so then I think we are going to do what I said. We'll sell the Omaton and we'll see if we can stick it in normal mode now. Yeah, it is that. Ah, we know now we can actually do that thing with hiding them, which I never knew that you could do that. H for hide. We do really want to remove that tree. I know we will tree devour it really, but for now that's not a bad thing. Now we have half leveled that. We could really level it completely. Starting from there. Oh, gotta be careful of the hedge. There, that's as good as it's going to get. Yeah, I wish there was a slider bar for this, like there is on most of the other thing, because you've got to go through everything you've got to get to the one you want. We've still got to do V mode. Okay. Well, this time we can actually see the... Yeah, we can. That is better. We may have to soften this edge, but there's grass. Oh, yeah, we've already taken a bit out. Right, I am going to time-lapse this. So I am going to say my words straight away. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Again, I'm coming out the time lapse. Yeah, this is the only trouble with the draw, and it's, I was saying, it's quite generous in a bad way. So that means that the windrow will never windrow this section. But it also did mean that, like I said, yeah, this is what I was saying about these. These are really hilly fields. That's why I said about originally. I did say we needed a bigger team over here. Which when I can't remember if we bought this or whether it was in the sales, but it really is necessary. It's 260 horsepower is needed to make this work, and the shooting Mac is not a massively heavy one, so it really is hilly. Yeah, well, at least that's not too bad. It seems to be worse. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you look at how much the tonnage is, and I didn't do it all, it's too much grass to waste. So if we have to do this every time, we have to do this every time. Yeah, I had to shift the gate because it was coming inwards. Yeah, it's in a bad angle. I never would have got out. Never would have shooting Mac, because I wasn't. Again, I'm not being funny. It's just you never ignore your farming instincts. Yeah, because when you've done it for a while, your brain tells you something's not quite right. And I could see it was coming inwards at an angle. Yeah, which meant there's no way I would have ever got past with a shooting Mac as steering. So I've just shifted the gate, as you obviously saw, but I'm just explaining why. I wasn't being funny either. I could see that it was coming at an angle. Right, now we'll... Yeah, so there's a little bit more, as I said, really. Right, so we need to be putting that course on. And of course. I'm glad when this has actually gone. Here's 103, 8.4, load, activate. Let's just see if it is, because it'll have the lines in the right place. Yes, it will. And we want first. We don't want any of that. Right, I know it's going to get me. Right, so we will get ordered the water. Yeah. Biometana, we will. So it's in animals. That's perfect. Oh no, it is in animals, but not that animals. Right, so this it's actually right near the end, and that's the 20 tonner. Right, now we need Mr. Biggie. It's a little bit too far to run to, is what I was going to try to say. Ooh, actually, we need you. Yeah, we do. We're going to get clocked. Not right now, but we will the time after. Yes, I was right. We do. I mean, you can see how hilly it is. I did say that when as soon as I saw the farm, I said we're going to need some super equipment for up this end. So normally we'll be doing the shooter macro with the big guy, I think, and we'll do the mowing with the 260. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Again, another thing, isn't it? But I mean, yeah, there are actual special though. Yeah, it's not. It's real. It's got collisions, and I don't mind that either. I'm not going to go. It's just a little bit more. You got to be a little bit more exact because it's not quite so forgiving. Right? Yeah, I know. Right, let's grab this biggie. We'll take this down later on because this is all about this particular end of the farm. Yeah, there's a. I know we're certainly getting through our money again, aren't we? Now we also need to reset the shop, only because I'm a terror for forgetting, and then everything will get delivered up this end when I really go. Yeah, it's what usually happens is I'll go down to White Farm the other day, went down to the shop, ordered some stuff, and it arrived at the farm because we'd shifted some equipment. I'd had to do a reset, a bit similar to what we've just done here, but slightly different reason. But yeah, ooh, yeah, right. Let's get you, and then yeah, we'll fill this up in between. It's quite a way down, but then not that far. Yeah, right, I am going to go back into time lapse. Just wanted to explain as well. Yeah, that's the only. It is one of those, and you could see that also that was with me fully going in. Draws a little bit, but in a way we also did sort of want that. We didn't want it too close to the edge. Because the mower cut right. It was just that weirdness about somehow the field. Yeah, I don't think we can actually have. I mean, you look at it, it is a severe. Really, really hilly. Now, this reminds me of the Peak District, where I come from, some of the really hilly areas that there are up there. Now, do we get that area there where the trees are? That little... Is that, yeah, a bit like at the farm? Is that ours, or is it not? We ought to look on the farm to see if it goes behind the field right now. If we pull across... Oh no, we can't. It's actually set back a little bit too far. We need to sort of do that. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's alright, that did. It is all about getting the level where... Yeah, because otherwise it doesn't sense the trigger. I knew we could fit it in. I've done it before, and to be honest, you really, on almost all fields, you very rarely go that deep into the corner because you can't. You'd have to reverse and do it, really. Right, let's get some water done up here. We don't need as much up here though as we do down at the bottom. I'm not sure I thought I did 3 headlands. I did. I thought I'd done 3 headlands as well. Oh, I did. No, I can see them. Yeah, because of the turning, there's some quite severe... I thought I was going into a time lapse. Yeah, I am. I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I mean, at the time it was a little early, and I've got another road to do. But I was just, I've never seen. Yeah, I don't know what the horsepower is on this, but it is even humbling. This, it really is struggling. It's only 35. I was thinking as I was sort of going on, really ideally it would be, I think, with a baling, square bales as well, for obvious reasons. Yeah, I was thinking about swapping for the round baler, and I thought, well, yeah, but they're all going to end up at the bottom of the hill, and then there's the hedge has got collisions, and you're going to be fighting the hedge trying to grab the bales. It's not the matter that they roll, they're going to stop at the bottom of the hill, but that's going to cause issues too. Unless we got something like the quick bale, because it's got to be round. We could use this down the bottom then. Or we could buy a second. I do think the baler was well chosen. I swapped this without sort of thinking about the terrain that we're working with, really. Yeah, I did. I mean, yeah, this is... What is the horsepower on this? Is it a 420? Because that is really monstrous for that to be humbled, really, by that. 468, Gordon Bennett. I felt sure it was 330 horsepower type range. That is sort of quite terrific. It is. Oh, can it be more? Because for once, I feel like it ought to be 500 odd horsepower. The other thing I was thinking as well, with a farm like this, I mean, yeah, that 260 horsepower was just inadequate. It really was. For the Schumacher, it was really crawling up the hill when fully loaded. Yeah, the trigger is a little bit sensitive. And that's my fault, obviously. I know that, and I'm going to have to put up with that throughout the entire Let's Play. Although, well, no, yeah, I do think, again, we can't do it at the minute, but I just think, really... It's a bit of a struggle. Right, we've done that up this end. We've got enough down the bottom end. Now we're going to do what I said. So we'll worry about that going forwards. But it is, I think, ideally, let's just grab you, go down the bottom. Now, I've got to be honest. The buildings are beautiful. They are very British. Now I know I'm the first to fight against my heritage. For some of the design farmhouse, but also they're not all like this. No, they're not. That is true too. So, but it is very English. It really does look. And I've got to be honest. Also, this one, I did say that on the day that I came to look at it. This one seems better than the one that we did have down at the. Yeah, I'm got my moaning head on again. No, it's yeah, no, we've shifted that. I am. It's weird. I don't know why. I think it is. I think I'm right. I think it irritates you, and then you get irritated, and then you get a little bit out of character, because it's not like me, really, to be... I mean, I do appreciate, really do as well. It might sound like I don't. The hard work that has gone into this, it is beautiful. It really is. I mean, narrow country lanes designed for smaller equipment. We can only just get the big one through the narrow lanes. But the other thing is, it's needed. It need the horsepower to do that kind of farm. It's almost on the edge, that kind of farm, as to some of those in the Peak District that are just beyond farmable. And this is just on the edge of that, because if a 468 horsepower is struggling to grab a 35 cubic meter load of grass, that's, yeah, that shows you. And if that is the case, and the 261 it's only going to be a 261 horsepower case, it's only going to be good enough for doing light duties like mowing. It's a good job, really, that we, yeah, I mean, yeah, we've got a harvester to get up there as well. I mean, obviously I would have thought that the harvester that we've got has probably been thought of quite a lot. Now it's going to... Yeah, angles, it's true. Even... the grandmasters can get that wrong, but that seemed okay. That was like someone had thought about it, or they'd got it right. But some of the angle of the one at the top that we obviously took out and have adjusted, that will no longer stress me out. And it is true. it's that constant sort of stressing that gets you, and I think that's what it's irritating me. And now I'm seemingly in like a negative frame of mind where I'm not normally like that. So yeah, this has got me almost exactly as it was before, and then you end up to give flippant not so nice remarks because it's irritated you, not because you really, because it is beautiful, it truly is. I'm not going back on that. Right, fantastic. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.